Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about that little technical glitch. Everybody who's here, Rakan, Leroy, Krishna, Unni, Michael Law, thank you very much for being here. We were talking about artificial intelligence. We were talking about ChatGPT or any other platform that you generally use. And I want to say, like, look, you guys can actually use it for a lot more than you might be already using it for. Think about it also as your own personal consultant, in my personal opinion. And if you're paying a few $100s, $1,000 or more, for personal consulting, coaching, you could try ChatGPT as well. One of the things that I really loved is most of the time, like regardless of how much you're paying for your session, you might actually end up talking to your consultant or coach or counselor for maybe an hour, 2 hours, and then you're going to have more questions, but they're not there then. Okay. What happens with ChatGPT or artificial intelligence is they're always there. Like you could have them running 24/7. Literally, if you're trying to become an elite athlete, all you need to do is, look, I want to become an elite athlete. Just let them know, like, this is what's going on in my life, and they will be able to guide you guys. Everybody here who's here, fresh, new, welcome. We talk about real estate. Give me a little thumbs up if you can hear. Rashid Akhtar, welcome. Hey, Leroy, how are you, brother? You okay? Rakan, welcome. I want to no audio, so I'm getting no audio on Instagram. Okay, so audio is fixed now. Audio is fixed. Okay, I'm gonna answer a few of the questions that generally, so can hear you now. Okay, thank you very much. Audio is fine. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I've got questions over here that I want to quickly answer before the live ends. Okay, people ask. So my jokey disc says, "Hi Fahd, hello. I want to buy an apartment in Silicon Oasis. The agent says it's freehold already, but I need to pay around," he mentions a number, to Dubai land apartment, 7 to 10,000. Ali Nawaz, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. To DLD to convert it from leasehold to freehold. Is that true, and is that real and fast? Thank you. Here's the deal, okay? How you buy? Ali Nawaz, I'm fine. How are you? Here's the thing. I'm not going to give you full advice on this, because what I would like you to do is this. I've heard about this. I've personally not done a transaction that takes care of this scenario, personally speaking, okay? So I've personally not done this. That's why what I'm going to suggest is that you need to go to Dubai Silicon Oasis Authority. There is a building over there. It looks like that main headquarter buildings. Or actually, forget about what it looks like. Just say Dubai Silicon Oasis headquarters. If you're driving or if you're going by cab, just look it up and then go there. Go there and ask at the reception that this is my question. They'll guide you to the right office, and go there and ask them. You will actually have more and better information than me, and perhaps you can come back and update us and let us know that, look, this is what we found out. This is what's going on, okay? Okay? Cool. Makes sense? All right, guys, welcome on a Saturday morning. If you're having coffee or tea, okay? Wonderful tea, wonderful coffee, which is like the best in the world. If you're having the best coffee in the world, or the best tea in the world, give me a thumbs up. Or if you've had recently the best coffee or the best tea in the world, then you can, again, give us a thumbs up. All right, keeping it all real, above board. For those who might not have been here, I wanted to bring it to conclusion and say, look, if you guys are using artificial intelligence, I highly recommend that you do take it on as a personal coach and consultant. You might be surprised at the level of beautiful advice that you're going to get. The only difference is any coaching consultant that you're paying a few $100s, a few $1,000s. Look, Tony used to charge $2 million, but he wouldn't even take clients. Tony Robbins. Okay. He just wouldn't take clients. So whoever you're taking on, think about ChatGPT. ChatGPT might actually assist you in many amazing ways. Okay, so Anu Pereira has had a wonderful tea, wonderful coffee in the morning today. I've had the best tea, the best coffee recently. This is also pretty good today. Alhamdulillah. If you've had tea and coffee already, give us a thumbs up. Hey, Anu, Rose Garden, Bushin, Leroy, Raval. All right, so coming back to this, and use it for your personal reasons. If you're looking to move countries, you're looking to move careers, looking to fix your relationship with your parents, your brothers, your sisters, about to get married, about to step into a new journey, have a lot of things in your mind. If you're confused, let ChatGPT help you undo the confusion. Give us a little thumbs up and give us a little bit of show some love and give me a little bit of acknowledgement that you might try that. Bismillah. Okay. All right. Sushil said yes. Sushil, you're at work. I'm happy you're at work and you're joining us on this live. Hope you have a good day at work. Okay. Just like we're not going to call this work. I don't call this work. Maybe the team calls it work. I'm enjoying myself. Okay. So Silicon Oasis, gentlemen, I've answered your question. Go down. Guys, listen, in Dubai, go to the actual source and get the information from there. You will be very, very happy. Guys, I want to really share everybody who's joined in on this live. I want to say thank you very much. Jazakallah khair from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Love the fact that you're here to support us, as tired as you might be. So a few more questions. Somebody says, I agree. Thanks for answering my questions. This is Karan Singh King. Karan Singh King. Guys, listen. Karan Singh King says, thanks for answering my questions. Okay, I'm glad I did. I agree with you on a certain point, but there are a few communities like Habtoor City facing the canal. What is your take on this? Okay. Iqra, Maryam, salam, Fahd Bhai, wa alaikum assalam, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, sister Iqra. May Allah bless you, okay? Everybody who's here, send me a shout out, thumbs up, assalamu alaikum. Love to communicate, love to coordinate, love to talk back with you guys. If you guys have pressing questions and want to get onto a phone call, you can just call in on the number that's available. There is a WhatsApp number here. So I wanna answer this question as well. Okay. So thank you very much, everybody who's here on this live. We continue with this. Love for you guys to actually send me and messages so that I know that you guys are listening as well, right? So Ikra says. No, not Ikra, sorry. Karan Singh says, what about Habtoor City facing the canal? What is it? Look, very simple, short answer. Good vibe. The place is really, like, I think I went there about a year ago, and the kind of retail that was around there was super awesome. Super amazing. Like, it was such a nice place. Especially in the winter, they've got outside seating. It's got the vibe. It passes the vibe check, like, as the kids would say, right? But, I'm a millennial, so, I can use that as well, I think. For those who are millennials, millennial ends at what, 96? So 81 to 96? 81 to 96. I'm a millennial. Is it a millennial thing, the vibe check? Okay, I want to understand, what do you think making an investment in Heart of Europe? I would say good. I personally have not done a lot of research on Heart of Europe. But it's worth doing it. Worth doing comprehensive research on the Heart of Europe. I put a note here. Okay. Guys, Dubai in general, you gotta know, I love Dubai. I love real estate in Dubai. Generally speaking, I'd love for you to invest. Like, just like you guys are here, thank you very much for being here, showing the love and support. I'm going to give you the support, hugs, and heart back, and love back, okay? Is it this one? Millennials this? Or it's both, okay? All right. I'm still a millennial, guys. So those of you born closer to 96, what can I tell you? You're a millennial. Those of us born closer to 81, also millennial. So who here is a millennial, or who actually knows what generation they are? Put it down here. Okay. So Sister Iqra, I want to understand, what do you think about making an investment in Heart of Europe? So I want to not just go directly into Heart of Europe. I want to give you some food for thought, okay? There's a lot of places in Dubai that were not on people's radar, and they were not thinking about, hey, we should invest here super fast and super excited in the beginning. And then as time grew, those places took center stage for their own USPs. What's a USP? It's the unique selling propositions. Those places started becoming super cool, super nice, and it just made sense, right? It just made sense. So, do you know any of these or similar places? I'll give you the most recent ones, like, the Valley. Okay, the Valley by Emar. It was in a very unique place. You had to drive about 20-25 minutes away from downtown towards Al Ain Road, on Al Ain Road towards Al Ain. And so a lot of people felt it might be a little bit further out, so on and so forth. There's a lot of, with everything, even with Dubai Hills, you might not believe this, even with Arabian ranches. Back in the day, I clearly remember in 2007, my original mentor who was looking to purchase an Arabian ranches, and he said, like, who's going to drive down there? And by the time in 2008 when he was ready, or actually he wanted to buy in 2005, and he didn't feel that it was a good enough, well-placed community. And then by 2007, he was priced out of the kind of villa that he wanted. Can you guys think of any such communities that you might not want to live maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but now it's like prime and you're like, wow, right? Hey, if you guys are listening, give me a little bit of some feedback, some thumbs up, right? Anu, Rose Garden, Bushin, Ikra Mariam, bless you, Rashid Akhtar, Arif, Al Nomay, Leroy. So if you guys know similar situations and stories, then you've got to watch out for even Heart of Europe as well. Like, it might develop into an amazing tourist destination where people from all across the globe might want to come there. I'm just giving you one angle, okay? Or it might become this amazing place where people who are working from home want to come there and live there. And, you're technically on an island, like surrounded by water, right? So what's good and better than a beachfront property always surrounded by water and more serenity, right? I think there's more serenity, right? Like, you could have a property on the Palm Jumeirah, but then, there's a lot of hustle bustle happening. But these properties are more, you could say they're more private, right? So you could say they're more private. And when things are more private, you can actually benefit a lot from other USPs. So you don't know how they're going to develop. So Iqra, if you really want to invest, if you're doing this for your investor research, then I would suggest that go visit, understand the USPs, and a lot of apartments and homes and villas have already been handed over there. So thumbs up to Leroy. Bismillah. Thanks, brother Joseph. So do a little bit of due diligence on that. What's the rental income actually coming in? What's the kind of quality that people have, so on and so forth. And if you're doing this for yourself, look at it from that perspective as well. One of the things that you want to watch out for is you want to pay the right price when you're buying something. Okay, guys. Today it's been a little bit about ChatGPT. Please use it as your own personal consultant, counselor, Islamic coach, guide. I'll tell you something that's funny, right? In fact, if you have a disagreement with your friend, like not a really big fight, but a disagreement, say, okay, let's go and sit on ChatGPT together. Explain the problem from your side, your story. Let ChatGPT understand. Explain the problem from his or her side. Let ChatGPT understand. Give ChatGPT some background on who you are, how old you are, what's your nationalities, what backgrounds you have, where were you raised, both of you, and then ask it to advise. You'd be surprised. It actually might tell you, you're kind of like rough, tough, too pushy. Maybe your friend's correct. Or it might give your friend advice. Wouldn't you like to have a trusted, unbiased counselor who could give advice to your friend? Because that friend is obviously not going to say, hey, ChatGPT's got a bias. Right? Unless you put some bias in the prompt in the beginning, but I think ChatGPT might be very, very good. So same thing with the job. Like, I would even say, use it for a negotiation. You could actually, if any of you are going there looking for a job And if you've got an offer and the other person's got a counter offer, you could use ChatGPT on one side and say, look, just advise me on how to take care of this negotiation, which is fine, which is very good. But you could also tell the recruiter, like, you know what? I'm going to give my reasons and you give yours, and we're going to find out if what you're paying me is worth what I should be paid. And if ChatGPT decides that, you know what, I should take the job at what you're paying, I'll do it. No coin costs. Coin toss. Toin costs. Okay? No toin costs. Okay? No more toin costs. No more coin tosses. All right, guys? All right, everybody who's here, guys, use it. Guys, use it. You're about to get married, right? You're about to take a career path that makes sense for you. You're about to change countries. You're about to change friends. Okay? Use it. Use it. Use it. You can put everything in there. Bismillah, you might end up getting very, really, really good advice. Okay, so Iqra, you say, but I have heard such and such things, and it's all commercial property. Look, if I have had a client and I don't want to suggest something bad to them, this is what Iqra is saying, because they want guaranteed returns and or offering. Look, here's the thing, like, if your due diligence is giving you a certain answer, do further due diligence and then do what you feel is correct. Okay, what you feel is correct for your side, for yourself, and your client. At the end of the day, guys, Iqra, you missed part of the live. Go to ChatGPT. Put in ChatGPT these parameters. You're asking me. I'm appreciative that you're asking me. Put in ChatGPT these parameters and put in ChatGPT your investors' parameters as well. What they want, what is the scenario, and then ask ChatGPT to act as the ultra best consultant. You will get very good advice that will make sense. All right, guys. Somebody says the 2%, M. Jamal, the 2 to 10% booking deposit for registration booking form to be paid to the realtor or the developer? To the developer, okay? Avoid paying realtors. So somebody says, can I join and be mentored and get help to become a real estate agent? Bismillah, soon. Soon I'll open a mentorship program, okay? Guys, soon we'll open a mentorship program, okay? Somebody says, any metro and mall coming in Dubai Sports City? Somebody asks this. I am not familiar with it, but you can do online research to get the best answer. I don't like to comment on situations, developments, or communities that I'm not fully in line. I'm not going to say inclined with. I'm not fully updated with it. Hey, guys, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Everybody who's had great tea and coffee recently today. Even late at night counts. I've had the best today. Best coffee, best tea. That's why you can see I'm energized. I'm awake. Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much, guys. Everybody who joined in on this live. I don't see any more questions coming through. I appreciate it, guys. I love your questions. Thank you very much. Send them across and I'd be happy to answer. Okay. Ikra, you've got... look, if Ikra, you're asking me if guaranteed returns are written on SPA, can it be not given? Look, think about it. I don't want to comment on this situation. Think about another situation. If there's an agreement between two parties in general that this party will do this and this party will do that, you're asking me, can one party not perform on their obligations? It can happen. Can one party overperform on their obligations? It can happen. So you've got to go and do research in the field, and you will be able to figure this out. Crypto Secure asks a very good question: how to ensure that the owner has paid his service charges before purchasing a property in the secondary market. So we've had one long-standing tradition in the secondary market, actually in all types of resale, off-plan, so on and so forth. I will tell you, there is something called a no objection certificate. Okay, it's called an NOC that you must absolutely obtain before you're allowed to transfer a property to a new party. What does the NOC entail? The NOC basically says that this current owner is in good standing, has no fines, the service charges are all paid up, they're good people, Well, actually, no, it doesn't say the good people, but the property is good and fit to be transferred. Your broker, your agent is responsible to get this before it can be transferred into your name. Okay? Sushil Lama, I'm looking to switch careers to real estate, willing to do whatever it takes. Bismillah, let's go. Go for it. Change careers. What's the worst that can happen? Nothing. What's the best that can happen? You might be satisfied if you have real passion. Guys, listen. Real estate, some basic qualities. I can tell you basic qualities it takes to do well in Dubai. Like, be honest. Be hardworking. Like, these are basic things that maybe you'll figure this out, that you have to have this. But you've got to have a passion to deal with people, problems, and like money, and like your freedom a little bit. Like, you've got to be that kind of person. And you've got to have, like, the ability to be a sponge to learn. A go-getter. Yeah, go-getter. You've got to be a go-getter. Like, if you're somebody who's going to sit at a desk and, have somebody have to tell you exactly what to do, it's going to be challenging. So you've got to be a go-getter. Like, go and get things, okay? Now, if you're that person, you'll do okay in real estate, okay? In life as well. Like, if you sit back and you relax and be like, okay, that's also one way of doing and dealing with things. Like, sit back, relax, let things come to you. That's fine, okay? And if you want to do that for yourself, Bismillah, no problem. But when you're coming in real estate, if it feels like you're swimming upstream, which means against the current of the river, it's going to be tough. But if you're in real estate and it feels like you're swimming with the current, you don't even have to be a good swimmer. You could just float and get your things. Sushil, you've moved from the USA to do this. So why aren't you already doing this? You already moved from the US. So you should be doing it, kind of thing. Crypto Secure asks, who issues the NOC? Who issues the NOC? The NOC is issued by the developer, the party that actually is controlling and maintaining the actual the whole situation. Hey guys, welcome everybody who's here. Rose Garden, Tamanna, Bushin, Leroy. Guys, Ikra, you say, but the SPAs are DLD regulated, right? I'm not talking about that. They are real deregulated, so on and so forth. I'm talking about, in general, forget this example that you're putting in, leave that alone. In general, every agreement has requirements to be performed by both parties. But in commercial terms, in life, not everybody always goes through with what they promise. Sometimes they go through because they've got good faith, good willing, good circumstances. Sometimes they don't, right? What are you going to do about it, right? Like, you go and work at a place and they say, look, this is the best place, best opportunity. We will love you. We will take care of you. And then they don't. Now, I'm not talking about any particular employer. I'm talking about in general, right? In general. And then they don't. So what are you going to do? Well, okay, they didn't perform. Take care of things, right? Move on. Cryptoscare, how much timing to delivery golden? Look, it can be done super fast if you're working with the right consultants who are taking care of all the right boxes for you. Look, it's kind of like, have you ever landed at an airport and had fast track access? Or maybe you land in a private plane and you've got that car waiting for you to take you to that meeting. In Dubai, there's all those different levels of services available, okay? So if you land at the airport, there's Marhaba, they'll fast track you through, so on and so forth, okay? So same thing with Golden Visa. There are consultants here who offer fast track service. They just charge you a little bit more money, but they can take care of things. So it can be done like, I think maybe, don't quote me on this, but it can be done faster than normal other consultants, okay? Sushil Lama, looking for genuine mentor like you. Look, this is a very good mentorship space, okay? Sushil, here's what I suggest that you should do next time, okay? I like the interaction. Thank you very much for asking questions. But I'm not taking on mentees at the moment. Maybe at some stage I might. I will be opening up for trainees in the business, in the company, not mentees, okay? Mentees require time. I'm giving the time here, so I can give it to a lot of people. So if you want it available to you, just bring in a lot of questions here, and I'll be happy to answer. Okay. Vipul Pasari asks, will Imperial Avenue give good short-term rent, and the quality of this project is equivalent to which Emaar project? Okay, that's a good question. Look, it's very high-end quality. We are yet to see the final product, but we've seen the show apartments. They're very good. They're good location. Will they deliver the best, and will the short-term really work? Look, instead of looking at one development, just think about where it is. It's in downtown. It's close to Dubai Mall. So will it perform really well? I think it potentially can. Crypto Security asks, invest in Palm Jumeirah to make rent my future property, inshallah. What do you think? Palm Jumeirah is good. You've got to choose the right property, the right building, because you've got to remember Palm Jumeirah is about 20 years old, or it's getting to be 20 years old. Okay, like I think the original buildings were starting delivering in 2004, 5, 6, right, between that. So now the older projects, while the value might be good in terms of money, a little bit lower, the quality might also be lower. So then there's a lot of work that you're going to have to do to put in. So what you've got to do is have a strategy in place on how you're going to evaluate the market, or have us as advisors, we do a service to help you evaluate the market and then come up with the right strategy, the right strategy for your amount of money to be able to generate the right amount of income that you're going to be able to get. Vipul, I don't know which Emaar project is comparable with Imperial, like the high-end projects, right? Okay, that's my opinion. Okay, my opinion only. Okay, so the higher end projects, because they're pretty good. Guys, I want to say thank you very much for being here on this live. Love you all. Appreciate it. If I don't see any more questions coming through over here. I don't see any more questions coming through here. Okay. Instagram. Da-da-da-da-da-da. See, Crypto, you're asking, maybe Airbnb is better in Palm Jumeirah. Yes, it is. But you're missing out a few other things. The view, the quality of the building, the amenities. Like, there's so many other things that matter. So if the building's over 10 years, there's no warranty on the structure of the building, doesn't make a big difference. The buildings are still good, but then you've got to think about it and say, I'm happy with that. All right, guys. Look, there's WhatsApp numbers here. You can reach out. I'd love to talk to you guys in person. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here fresh and relatively early morning. And see you guys soon. Bye for now. You both might have a different viewpoint. Our job is going to be to bring you both in a way together to make the best investment decision.
You know, sometimes the time is right when the time is right. He is somebody I met in 2017. He always wanted to start with an investment in the Dubai market. And 2024 is what it was for him. He, along with another friend of his, wanted to really take a look at the Dubai market again and really start investing. So what we ended up doing is have them sign up on the Dubai Wealth Builder program. And it's a little bit of a challenge trying to get two friends who might think alike, can also think differently sometimes. Him and both of his friends were then escorted along into a strategy session. We then went on to help them virtually select properties, qualify based on the criteria that we established. One of them then visited Dubai. We went physically to see the properties, the different showrooms, and get a feel of the areas and the locations so that we could then make better decisions. The process took about maybe a month to 2 months, but the good thing is they win by getting the best property. Dubai wins by getting a great customer, great client. We win because we get to service them, and the real estate market in Dubai wins overall.